はい、ということで、こんにちは、こんばんは、神風と申します。コールオブクトゥルフかな。コールオブクトゥルフ、本日ですね、放送の方させていただこうと思います。よろしくお願いいたします。このゲームですね、クトゥルフ神話 TRPG になぞらって作られてるゲームらしいっていうのを聞きまして、ちょっとやってみたいなっていうので、若干のホラー要素、18歳未満できないっていうような形のゲームになっております。正気と狂気の狭間を突き進めという形で、ダークウォーター島の流れとともに世間から忘れられてしまった謎の隠しする悪夢のような収容所、違法な酒場、放置された倉庫、人はほとんどおらず、残されているものは希望もなく老けた乗組員たちと遺産目当ての親族のみっていう形でね、なんかちょっと面白そうだなと思っていたゲームで、クトゥルフが関係するものなので始めようと思いまして、これで進めていこうと思います。よろしくお願いいたします。画面がかなり暗いんで、映像キャプチャーは解像度の補正かけておいた方がいいかな。フィルターかけておきましょうか。これでかなり見やすくなるかな。ボストンピアース、探偵事務所ですね。主人公探偵みたいです。うん。私が狂人ならば、読めなかった。そのものは神の慈悲があることを願おう。
ピーコさん、こんばんは。
ピーコさんこんばんは。ホラーなのかなこれ。さてと、画面の動きとかはかなり悪くない感じですね。ひとしきり操作方法をねやってからしゃがむ。いやー、暗くてよう見にくいな。闇隠れ、調べるために照らす必要なアイテムがあります。なるほど。しゃがんだのね。ランタンだ。なんだろうこれ。こうか。ボルトカッター。これか。よいしょ。私に続き生まれる眩しいかな。 どうだろう。色色補正がかかりすぎてるかな。ガンマが高くなりすぎてる。そんなことないか。ちょっとだけ明るくしてみましょうか。なんかが歌ってるみたいな音がするけどな。アルコールランプ。
What a putrid offering.
なんて粗末な捧げ物なんだ。シャチシャチ。抵抗するな、お前は選ばれたのだ。走る。走る。
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh.
I hate whiskey. I wonder why I still take these things. Been too long since I've
最
slept
後
in
に
a
ベッ
bed.
ドで寝たのはいつだろうか。
I used to be an avid reader.
昔はよく本を読んでたな。なんもない。
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch
一流の依頼は来
cases.
ないんだな。
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
既婚者が女友達と駆け落ち、夫には理解できない。
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
乗りたい。よし。
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
おお。俺の記憶を食い止める治療はもう必要ないと医者は言うが、これを止めれば戻ってくるのは分かっている。そうすればいつの日か俺に朝が来なくなるだろう。なってるなってる。はーい。
I'm listening.
もしもし。
Are you Edward Pierce? Private
契
investigator
約を結べ
contracted
てい
by
る
the
エド
Wentworth
ワード・
Detective
ピアースさん
That's
ですか。
correct.
はい、そうです。
Hello, Mr. Pierce.
はじめ
I'm
まして。
Lucy
担
Sherrifield,
当してい
in
る
charge
ルー
of
シー・
investigators
シ
over
ェ
at
ー
Wentworth.
ルドと
I'm
申します。
calling because of a problem
ファイ
with
ル
your
に問題が
file.
発生しましたため
The fire
連
has
絡。
destroyed some of our documents.
燃えて
Is
しまっ
that
た。
right?
なるほど。
I'm so very sorry, but I
お
have
手
to
数です
collect
が、
your
またあなた
personal
の情報を
information
教えて
yet
くだ
again.
さい。キャラクターポイントを割り当ててください。え、どういうこと？ 8 ポイントあります。こう分ける可能性があります。オカルトはオカルト的知識。スキ キルを磨くとオカルト攻撃の使い方と根源を判断したり神話の知識を表現できる可能性が上がります。なるほどなるほど。心理学は人間に対して。目星。隠しオブジェクトを発見する能力。目星。調査。目星。いいんじゃない？目星に曲振りで。OK。
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
仕事はあ
Work
まりない
is
んです。
scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for
た
an
だの
old
老いぼれだと
fool.
思ってるのさ。
Sarah, my little girl,
サラが亡くなったんだ。
she is dead. Even you must know of her.
君にもそのことを知って
She
いる
was
サラ・ホーキンス
Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
うんうん
The police accuse her of killing her family.
娘
They
が
all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband,
孫
and
サイモン
Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
what am I supposed to find?
何を見つけ
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin. It's as...
So,
ここで選択肢が出てるような感じになりますね。何聞けばいいんだろうな。この絵をただの絵だと思わないでも
The
らいたい。
meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
that's what I believe, too.
私もそう
It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The The painting is linked to this case, can't you see?
とつながっているそう思
You
うのか
must find the meaning behind all
腐っ
this.
た意味を解明してほしい。
Darkwater. Never heard of the place.
どこ
Where
に
is
あるんだ
It's a small, remote island off the
ボ
coast
ス
of
トン
Boston.
の沖合にある
Sarah
小
lived
さい
there with
離
her
れ
son
小島
and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the...
No. Sarah had
何か見えていたんだ。
visions.
それはみ
Everyone
んな知
knew
っていた
that.
って
She
こ
never
と
would
だ。
have hurt a
小さな
fly.
虫だって殺せない
She
ような子
only
だ。ただ
thought she
水の
saw
中
things.
自分には何か見えてい
Saw
る。
things?
何か見えている。どういう
What
意
do
味
you
です
mean
か
by that?
I never knew what
私
she
には
meant by
娘が言
that.
っている意味がよくわか
My
らない
daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the
真実を暴い
truth
てほしい
about her life
うん
and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident. I believe you are right, sir.
なるほど
I
ね
am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than
そう
just
で
an
はないと
accident.
The sender's label mentioned...
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter
そしてお
could
嬢
have
さん
been
が
the
お金
sender.
をし
That is what you must
了
find.
解
Go
にし
to
てほしい
Darkwater.
ドクター
Find
ダー
Warehouse
クウォーターへ
36.
行ってくれ
The sender's label mentioned...
That's right.
And you think...
That go.
うんうん
I think I'm beginning...
I'm willing.
Quiet down. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting,
Correct.
その通り
And
そ
the
して
rumors about her
娘の狂
supposed.
気
which you don't totally
完全に
deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death.
うんうんうん
You'll be handsomely.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt a good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
開けられないし
I used to be an avid reader.
いいか次行きましょうかダークウォーター港なるほどね事件で、火事があったのの原因がわからんからそれを突き止めてほしいって言って京都に落ちると
We're almost there.
イトルロゴですね。
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
なるほど。
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
Only...
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do it.
What?
That's no...
What?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
ほーん。
You can see he's half drunk. There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
Nothing for you here either.
You can stay to watch if you want.
Pretense.
You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you
ここにはおめえに必要なものは何もねえ。さっさとどっか行けって言われた。はーい。
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
ランタンだ。なんか変にモヤモヤしてるな。この世界のランタン。
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
いやかなり錆びてる。ここトイレだ。
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
船。
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
座礁した。蛇と剣ってクトゥルフに何かしら関係する。やつだったと思ったんだけどな。あ、待って待って。振りそうになった。危ない。
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
よいしょ。なんか他に調べられるものないかな。よいしょ。上。
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
お酒出してくれないっていう。
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm gonna stop. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What can you tell me?
We all then.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
なるほどね。いて。
I've got what...
Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
なるほど。よく幻覚見るような人だったみたいなことは言ってますね。あんな絵が描けるなんてとかも言ってたんで、どんな絵描いてたんでしょうね。こっち側行けない。
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch. Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night.
So long.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
敵を埋め尽くしてもまだ余って、船体からはみ出すほどであった。生き残ったの肉やその人を語る。その肉だけでなく、品質も栄養も無類のものであった。このクジラの巨大でダークウォーターの無数の食にありつけこの土地を。餓死が終わるのは問題ない。座礁クジラの特別な番。
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
喋るの終わっちゃった。
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
She will do it again, you know. Oh, girl doctor.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Oh, yeah.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Cops, they can't understand.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done...
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from him.
情報を隠そうとしているのか。あれ？ああ、いたいたいたいたいた。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
はーい、ありがとう。あれ？通れるようになってる。喧嘩しそうになってた人たちもどっか行ってるな。
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
そうです。これクトゥルフですね。三島レオさんこんばんは。コールオブクトゥルフっていうゲームになりますね。 めまして、スキルではあ、これか。
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
ハンドルがあったけど、
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
お、ラチェットソード。
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
まだあるのか。
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
本物の化石。あの上の方になんかありそうだな。上に行く方法がないけどな、でも逆に。あ、これか。
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Hmm? まだ足りない。まだなんかあるのかな。どうすればいいんだい？ああ、なるほどね。離れて反応がなくなると左下のやつのピコンピコンになってたのがなくなるのか。どっかあるってことか、まだ。なんか。
ロットさん、こんばんは。
ロットさん、こんばんは。どれだ？
ロットさん、体調大丈夫ですか？
体調は平気ですよ。ちょっと待ってね。あ、これか。ああ、ギアか。
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
ほうほう。チェックがついた。暑いからね。
ロットさん、レオさんはいるのかな？
どうだろう。
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this
回して
handle.
みることだけだ。よし。どう？あれ？
Damn, I broke it.
壊れちゃった。壊れちゃったの？なんだ。ここから入れると思ったのに。
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf. That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them. You asked for it.
おー、行って、あ。
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
なんか怒られた。こんにちは。話ができない。話ができる人がおりません。開けれるかな。
Damnation! I broke it.
壊れた。なんか書いてある。いやー。
Des, I can't.
怖いな。2ポイントあるのか。まだもうちょっと待ってから進めましょうか。ポイントは。でも行ける場所がなくなっちゃったな。鍵壊しちゃったし、どうしようかな。
ロットさん、無性に脱力を感じる時ありません。
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
そんなことするはずがない。その人誰？
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows Saint Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the...
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
They're protecting their territory. From whom?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
This Cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you.
バイバイ。キャットってあの女性のことかな。となるとカニだ。倉庫のところには人がいるから。
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even. And
how could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
どうすればあそこ通過できるんだろうな。
Well, well, look who's back. Did you miss us?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
I've taken enough of your time.
あっち側行きたいのにあっち側行けないんだよな。
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private...
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it.
What could have done so much damage? What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
確かに。確かにな。あんな傷を負うのは変な話ですもんね。
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Another break? Hey, Mitchell! A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm very serious. The whole family died in a fire. And I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
I don't think I'm ready to pay the price.
As you wish. But I think you'll be back.
要するにまあ最悪あの人にお願いをすれば借りを作る代わりに
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
ってことか
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's
You didn't tell me.
Because it's... And I don't... Now, please.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real
なんかを必死に怖がってるような感じですかね。
Why, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
ポテミ
Go
さん、
buy a
あれ
thirst, a
体
lot
調
of
悪
you.
いとツイッターで見かけたんですが大丈夫です？
あ、大丈夫ですよ。
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
ポテミさんならよかったです。
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Cat. She's your...
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanna...
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men...
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightened.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I've got to enter the Hawkins.
No, it's very simple, in fact.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just...
And we don't give a damn about you.
I've got to get inside.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't...
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims. And I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
他に入る術か。
What did you...
I have an offer that could interest. I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take them. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one...
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleg.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some.
なるほど。 助けてもらうためには酒を持っていかなきゃいけない。
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
ただ
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
は開けられない。
What we saw, go die. What are you guarding?
Listen.
I bid you, gentlemen. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
なんか全ての入れる選択肢を失敗して回ってる気がするな。仕方ない。もうあの女の人にお願いしようか。
Hey, Mitchell, I owe you.
Yeah.
Huh? You so tell.
I'm fast.
Huh? Eureka. Now what? If you want to.
Is that
I'm the old. That is these people.
I need.
You're out.
It's.
Are you?
Think it over. I've seen what, and you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, to be honest, as long as it doesn't. But I'll go. I'm not. If I do that for you, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee. Think about it.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah.
他の手段で入りたかったな。そうこ。
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh. Okay.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
ああ、ここを開けるっていうところだったね。よしよしよし。
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Yosh.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
え？再現。
Who has enough money to buy paint? It smells as bad as it looks. What happened here?
なんかぶん殴ってる。
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
切り抜きだろうか。え？出方？まだあったはずなのにな。まあいっか。
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? Open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
お前が見張ってる前で。
Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
遠いな。
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
はあ、ということで第2章が終了いたしました。なるほどね。どういうことだろう、大きい。新しい、あれかな、ところに到達したっていうことかな。誰かに見られてたよね、今。
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do. Let's go up there.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen...
Nightfall.
I'll go...
どうしよう。この人が一緒に行ってくれるって言ってるけど、どうしようかな。来てもらおうかな。来てもらおうか。
Why not? You're gonna...
Right. Let's go.
Ready?
なんだこれ。あれ、何も言わなかったな。
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the...
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial.
Poor kid.
What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see...
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this? If the caretaker takes great care of these graves.
なるほどね。死んだ人の墓がここにあるっていうことか。でも、なんでここにあるの？変な話だな。そんなにここがあれだったのかな。大事なところだったのかな。 なんかあるな。あれ、さっき左下になんかあるマーク出てたんだけど。れれれれ。
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
やべ。
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion. This gate is locked. The poor wretch seems to spend the best part. I know a thing or two about solitude myself. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
「主人公一応ね探偵さんで推理しながら行くみたいな感じなんですけどね。なんかあるね。
Bourbon.
バーボン
Empty,
も
of
ちろん
course.
空だったか。 今のこのガラガラは何の意味があるの？特に何の意味もないんかい。鍵もらえなかったらあそこに置いてあったりするのかな、もしかしたら。まあ、鍵もらったからね、大丈夫かな。あんまりね画面映していっちゃうと酔っちゃいそうだからと思ってたんだけど、どうだろう、大丈夫かな。結局こっちも開かないしね。
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you finish your
You're right.
じゃあ行きましょうか。入っていく。なんか喋ってた今一瞬。
Follow me.
Follow me. ついてこいって言われた。
Who left this light on?
Okay.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
おお、再現シーンに入ります。すげえ。
What kind of meat is this?
何の肉？確かに。何の肉だ？うわ。
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor.
火事が起こったってことはここかな。落とした、あ、こっち側か。
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
なるほどね。
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door. Silas managed to bring the fire under control.
Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
ここ燃えたところか。再現しましょう。お、なんかあるぞ。
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
酒飲み。
Did someone escape the fire?
誰かが火事から逃げようとした。
The child's corpse left a trace.
残ってる。他
Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I suspect a crime of passion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
18世紀の医学賞。
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
2階も行けなくなってるようですね、これだと。でもなんかまだあるって書いてあるの。左下のところ。
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
大量の包帯がある。あれ、俺どっちから来たっけ？あっち。
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
長時間持ってると熱くてね。なになになになになに。 あちっちってなるね。ちょっと待って。
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. This place was falling apart long before the fire. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
中央のテーブルは何かあるわけではないと。この絵もね、特に何かあるわけじゃないんだよね。さっきこっちの方で、なんかマーカーが反応するんだよね。この辺なんかあるのかな。なんか隠しアイテムあるのは反応があるんだけど、どうなんだろう。どこにあるんだ。あったあったあったあった。ある。
Crowbar.
Okay.
Could prove useful. "20,000 leagues under the sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep. There's something disturbing about this painting.
なんだこれ。ボコーンってなってる。ゾワゾワするような感覚がある。
A book on hunting whales. The island's staple diet last century. Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692. By two families that seceded from the New England colonies. Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
これさっき登れなかった上の方か。警官さん。そこにいたんだ。行かない一緒に。
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities? Well, not much to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
今の聞こえたって何の話?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well,
okay.
Not much to be honest.
怖いなぁ。バール。7もあるんだよね。ちょっと振ろうかな。隠しオブジェクトを発見できるかもしれない。 医学とかその辺はもうあと見つけていかないと上がっていかないのか。調査心理学話術どうしようかな。何かしらをね上げておきたいけど、調査上げちゃおうかな。OK。見逃したりとかしたくないですからね。
ジャック師匠さん、
コンコン。開くかな。
Locked.
鍵かかってる。ここは開くなぁ。暗いなぁ。
Boys' room.
ジャック師匠さん。
ジャックさんがなんかあはって顔してる。なんかよくわかんないけど、とりあえずなんかありそうな感はあるんだけどな。とりあえず潜ろうかな。あ、もうチェックのボタンと飛ばすボタンが混在するのがやめてくれないかな。あ、調査。
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
何の絵だろうこれ。
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
何か恐怖を感じる。まだアイテムが隠されてるんだよな。ここなのかな本当に。
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Kenkaか。よし。またなんかある。あ、これか。怖え。怖えよ。上にも行けるね。ちょっと順番に。鍵が見つけないと開けられないやつだったから、こっち先行っちゃおうか。いや、魔法陣書いてあるのはダメじゃないですか。
The door is blocked on the other side.
側から塞がれてる。
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
FS さんのためのって書いてあるけど。
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders.
無料で寄付されてる。なんでだろう。
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
いや、こんなん絶対やばいよね。あ、この生物は我が次元にその儀式をクリスの求心の因を埋め込むこと。ただし寺院をする書必ずしも正確性が儀式の陣か。儀式の陣とかやばいよね。絶対やばいって。
Bradley?
え
Is that you?
待って、この爪痕みたいなのがこっちからこうずーっと伸びてってそこに入ってったんでしょ。びっくりした。
What will her room reveal about her?
ちょっとね、順番にね。
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
鎮静薬。鎮静薬なんか飲まなきゃいけない状態だったってこと？あ、なんかある。
Is anyone there?
誰かいる？誰かいますか？うお、びっくりした。
You! Stop! Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
I'll cover you.
ああ、光源を切り替えれるようになった。
This door was closed earlier.
ああ、ここさっき閉まってたね。
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Seems like this came from a log. It looks like an old seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
セラピスト。ほう。あ、これもか。
Charles Hawkins was keeping her father's letters from her. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was... This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. I must find a way to activate the opening. I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
なるほど、なるほど。
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
なるほどね。こっちの方が明るいな、確かに。なんか歩いてる音したよね、今。閉めれないのかな。閉めれないな。
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Ah, ここか。
Looks like it worked.
Oh.
Well done, Pierce.
開け。なるほど。なんかどんどん進んでるけど大丈夫かな。
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel. Look. Someone's been here recently.
3 seats. Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house. What is this mask supposed to represent?
この面は何を表しているのだろうか。ほう。くらい？あ、これか。
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone?
あ、ビリって音がしたのかな。あ、で気づいたのか。ここ。そうだよね。そこに布が残ってて、ビリって破けて、で、音がして、誰だってなって逃げたのか。きっとそうだろうな。
A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
なんか抱いてるよ。タコみたいな顔したやつが。で、ここに
This symbol. What does it mean?
カルト文字みたいなのが入ってたのか。やっぱこっちの方が明るいね。階段か。いやー、オイルがあるかわかんないけど、明るいって結構違うよね。こっちは開かない。
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
別行動しろってことか。ああ、水があるからね。はいはいはい。汚ねえ、水。超濁ってんじゃん。なんだ。あ、ちょっと待って進んじゃった。
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. An old diary. A sad way to go. These paintings must be several centuries old. This monstrous creature must be an allegory.
なんか すげえ化け物書かれてる。あ、間違えた。よいしょ。ふむふむ。
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep? These buildings seem to have come out of the water.
ていうかこれ調べられないのかな。調べられないのか。さっきの道途中で急にこっち来ちゃったけど、なんかないのかな。大丈夫かな。戻れないし。そっか。じゃあとりあえず先進んじゃいましょうか。怖えな。ジャンプとああ、これさっきんとこか。反対側に来たのね。怖いけどこっちで行こうか、ちょっとの間。いやー、ドキドキしてきましたね。さっきの追っかけてた人
Time has weakened these structures.
に会えるんかな。泥棒みたいな人。人なんかな。ここはね。
I don't have time to search them all.
なんだこれ。
It looks like animal oil. It's certainly not whale.
なんかの動物の油でもクジラではないってことはあれかな。
I don't have time to search them all.
さっきのシャチかなんかの色が緑だ。緑色の光になるときってなんだっけかな。アルカリかなんか含めたらだっけかな。
What's going on here?
Beers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
なんかやってる。クトゥルフと加減って言ってる。やべえ、がっつりクトゥルフだ。わーい。びっくりした。 びっくりした。音にビビった。びっくりした。なんだよ。びっくりさせないでよ。
A table for sacrifice? A mass grave.
中央に大きな穴みたいなのが開いてる。
Locked.
鍵がかかってる。お、今の緑色に光ったのはあれか。なんかのアイテムとかじゃなくか。なんでここに自分の顔が？おお。
I got it. Oh, I can't breathe. What's happening?
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
パニックになりそうになってるって書かれてるな。けー、綺麗に抜けられたな。
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. A pre-Columbian tribal dagger. Probably destined for scarification rituals.
儀式の担当。記事がある。
I can't read Latin.
ラテン語読めない。ラテン語で書かれてるのか。ほうほう。開かないよね。なんかあったりしないかな。なんもないな。内側が開いてると。
You who sleeps, accept this dream under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink Hupadk Cthulhu Bithinko.
Bithinko.
Grant him your mind and accept his.
Locked.
So that his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig Hupadk Cthulhu Loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
You're El Cthulhu Kashag.
Let his soul guide you to us, just as your dreams guided it to you.
You're El Cthulhu Bogshuk.
Let your dreamers open the way, so that the day finally comes when you will awaken.
I'll take a look. La Cthulhu Nafal Fatag. An intruder.
あバレた。うわー、びっくりした。バレちゃダメなんだ。探索はガバガバなくせに。あれを感じる。
You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you.
なんか汚ねえ上にやべえ。
We pray for your return into the kingdom. More sacred flesh.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
なるほど。
三島亮さん、こそこそ。
そわそわ。ひそひそ。怖えな。お邪魔します。
三島亮さん、神風さんメンタルやられてる？
まだやられてないよ。
Bradley, what are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move!
三島亮さん、さすがやで。
I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back! Get back!
You asked for it!
Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
マジでマジでマジでマジでマジでマジで待って待って待って待って待って待って待ってやべえって。
I need to get out of here.
走れ走れ走れ。うわー近っ。おお待って待って待って待って待って。瓦礫が瓦礫がやばいやばいやばい。走って走って。おお塞がったー。
My leg!
足がって言ってるけど、どうなったの？出口だ。やった。
Light. At last.
やった、光だ。うわー、びっくりした。びっくりした。うわ、もうボーンってなるのやめてくれんかな。光が見えるから絶対後ろからなんか来ると思って光ってる方躊躇してなかったら、振り向いた瞬間落石とかびっくりした。もう笑うわ。
三島レオさん、今のはちょっと自分もビビりましたわ。笑。
今のはビビった。絶対後ろから来ると思ったから、後ろずっと見てたのに。リバーサイド側に運ばれたか。
プレマ開いたか。三島レオさん、ちょっと抜けますね、神風さん。
はーい。なんか刺された。
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
ああ、またなんか刺された。
What happened to me? Where am I?
帝国どこだ？何も持ってない。開いてない。
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
一緒に。
No, please.
お願いだ。ここを出たくないんだ。
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no.
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
やっべ。待機。ああ、やっぱ怪我してるんだな。おぼつかない歩きが。なんかあるかな。なんもなさそう。
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They swooned all over their maps in the wake of my lonely
地図一面に走りが きをした。なんでみんな起き上がって見てんの？シーってやってるし。どうしたの？はーい。静かにして。行くよ。私の色が重ないほど濃い色の海はない。風はない。最後の人が蘇るとき、お前は選択を迫られる。ほう。私はそれを襲撃する。
But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awake and free me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up.
Come on, stand
We
up.
don't have much time.
時間がないわ。うん。
Can you stand up?
Who are you?
誰だ？
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
上で会いましょう。
Wait a minute. I saw the nurses at work on a patient. It wouldn't be good for me to get caught.
You must avoid them at all costs. If someone found out that I released you from your room, I'd never find work in a hospital again.
So nice of you to worry about me like that.
Do not be unpleasant, Mr. Pierce. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
OK。脱出をしなければいけないのね。
What does this mean?
これはどういう意味だ？めっちゃある。
What did they inject him with?
何を注射した？
Am I in an asylum?
精神病棟？
Sarah.
サラ。お。
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors. What did he write about the painting?
彼は何を書いていたんだ？あと何見ればいいの？これか。
Why the strange symbol repeated over and over?
マークを繰り返している。
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him. poor wretch.
Nanka 暴れてる。ここスタートしたとこだよね。めっちゃ暴れてる隣で。開かない。
Dr. Colden, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
なるほど。
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
隠れられるっていうことかな。
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm going to see if there are sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
Ah, これあれか。隠れられるやつ。
It's locked.
鍵がかかってる。ここ閉めとこう。
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
で、これを触るな。
This valve controls the pressure.
やつか。チェーンが切れて。
Duct.
ダクトがある。あ、触っちゃった。このダクトはどういう意味があるんだろう。まだちょっとわかんないからね。あ、でもパドルがない。
The control wheel is missing.
オッケー。しゃがんでいこう。そこはまた隠れられるのね。で、ここは開くかな。おお、嘘。開けちゃったの。ナイス。
ぎはぎさん、ランタン。頭が。
やっべ、やっべ、やべ、やべ、やべ、やべ、やべ、やべ、やべ、やべ、やべ、やべ。ぶねぶねぶね今のびっくりした。ちょっとごめんね、ごめんね。画面見にくいかもしれないけどごめんね。いない。
I could use this control wheel to turn the valve I saw.
パドルゲット。おー、あっちにいる。こっちか。OK かな。ちょっと情報が書いてあるかもしれないから手がかり見てみようかな。アイテムか。爆発の恐れがあります。おお、マジで。
Now for the next step.
さあ次だ。ただあそこのパドルも開けないとだよね、多分。どうなんだろう。でこれで1箇所。2箇所。3箇所。ここ扉があるじゃん。開くかな。開かなさそう。お、開ける。
Perfect.
ナイス。視点ね、なんかドキドキいう音がするのと、なんかよくわかんない。酔いそう。おお、チェーンカッター。で、開ける。ここパドルいるな。
This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening.
何も起きない。さっきのやつって、あ、これ閉めるになっちゃうのか。違うな。もう一個あるのかな。ランタン頭があって、ランタンにそんななんかトラウマあるのかな。次はぎさん。 右側の奥の方に人はいたね。こっちは
杉萩さん、今日の昼間にランタン持った老婆にちょっとわらわら。
ひょこひょこ。そういえばそんなこともありましたね。危ねえ危ねえ危ねえ、後ろで見られた。危ねえ。ヒヤッとしたぜ。
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
何してるやつこれ。
What is going on here? Have I activated anything? It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.
なんだなんだあれ。これは隠れられる。
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
本当だよ、誰の手
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
この肉と何かつながっている。
Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp. Worse and worse.
やばいよねこれ絶対。なんかよくわかんないけどやばいよね。まだなんかアイテムがあるみたいだな、近くに。この辺かどうかはわからないけど、でもまだ何か隠してあるものがあるみたい。見つけてないものがね、どこかあると思うんだけど、どうだろう、どこだろう。緑で光るアイコンがどっかにあると思うんだけどな。どこだ。怖えな。絶対正気を失ってるよね、さっきの笑い方してる人。あれこの辺はないの？ここにあんのか。どれだ？あ、これじゃね？
Do the cops know what's going on?
危ねえ。見落とすところだった。この奥行ってみよう。お邪魔します。
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf. Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
あ、これ隠れるところか。オッケー。
That Dr. Fuller again. Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising. It's done. Now for the others.
If I walk, I do not stop. If I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep. If I do not sleep, I do not
どこ行けばいいんだろう。
You. Yeah, you there. Come here. If I walk, I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with the nurses. I can help you. Help me.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
If I find something, who knows what I'll do.
Don't play the white.
なるほどね。
What is welling up inside? I feel it in my head and in my body.
やべ。
And swells. It has strength of oceans. Waves rise, crash.
そこいるよね。いるね。ちょっと回って。うわ、誰かに見られかけた。危ね。危なかった今。あ、なんかある。あー、やった、ホイールあった。オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。探してるもの見つけたと。よし、ここのやつで1個回してないのがあるんでね、それを回して。
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
待って。よいしょ。で、これで上げ
The
たら
piping hasn't burst. Not yet, anyway.
まだ破裂はしないだろうとは言ってるけど。いつ破裂するかなんていうのもわかんないしね。おっと、マジで見られたね、今。危ないね。あと1箇所上げなきゃいけないって書いてあるね、こっちも。パドルのやつってどうすればいいんだあれ。
Get me out! Don't let me sleep in here.
あっぶねー。そのままひょこっとか出てってたらやばかったな。あ、でもあれあげたやつだよね、多分。ここ左手のところの扉まだ触ってないから、ちょっとそこ見に行こうか。びっくりしたー、びっくりした、びっくりした、びっくりした、びっくりした。やっべ。やっべ、やっべね、びっくりした。マジ超びっくりした。はあ。
杉萩さん、ビビったー。
ビビったー、今のはマジでビビったー。
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity.
いや、マジでびっくりしたな、今の。電力のやつがあともう一箇所どっかにあるぞとか書いてあるけど、どこなんだろう。いやー、そこにいんのか。そこで調理してる人がいるんだよね。
Where do they keep their sleeping pills?
やっべ。多分こっち来る。隠れよう。
Scopolamine, morphine, opium, nothing but common drugs.
杉萩さん、気まぐれにクローゼットをオープン。
Sleeping pills.
されたら困るんだけどね。今やばかったね。今一瞬見られた。やべ。やべやべやべやべやべ。やべやべやべやべ。やべ。見られた。危ねえ。危ねえて。危ねえて。来るか？来ねえか。
I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away! Help! 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 The birds! They're attacking!
That nonsense. nonsense again.
ここにいた囚人が
What carnage?
なんだやっべ。いくつ死体があるか数えたらやばそうなレベルの死体の数。いて。
All the levers are activated.
OK。OK。あ、そこにいるけど大丈夫そう。しゃがんで。あっぶねー。近い。なんかアイテムあるな。オッケー。いや、よくわかんないけど、パドルのやつも結局よくわかってないけど。
What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it! What's going on?
OK。あぶねえ。先にこっち行ってみよう。なに。
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry.
that we should never have met.
What are you talking about?
何のことですか？
Destiny! It has trapped you. No, don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape
逃
it.
げられないぞ。
Don't look at
見
it.
てもいけない。見
That's
てしま
how
っ
it
たら見
finds
つかってしまうんだ。
What finds me?
何に見つかるんですか？
Sarah Hawkins' visitor.
訪問者だ。
The Shambler.
空気だよ。
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her,
彼女がいなければ私は
it's
救
no
われることは
longer
もうありえないん
possible
だ。
to save me.
No!
Sanders! What the hell? I gotta. This is insane. What killed him?
杉萩さん、レースだ。レースにやられたんだ。
やべえ。やべえよー。やばいけど、とりあえず探索していこう。見えざるものなんていたっけ？クトゥルフそこそこ知ってるけど、そんなんいたっけ？獣状のやつはいたような気がするけどな。見えざるものか。そうか、やばいな。啓蒙が足りない。とりあえずしゃがんで。うわ、びっくりした。
Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
あ、ブラッドリー刑事だ。出れたのかな、
杉萩さん、
よかった。ふう。なになになになに。
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
怖え、びっくりした11も持ってる。ちょっと何かに振りたいな。これでいいかな。オッケー。朝か。
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
プロでないとダメなのか。
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
飲む。
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
次に行けばいいわけね。3人で解決をすることを目指し始めて、この後私が空気について妻に聞くため。なるほどね。ダンダンダン。入ってます。
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other. We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
Bye-bye.
This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday. I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
もうそこにいなかったんです。
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course.
運命を左右します。
Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes. Did you not do anything to help him?
With all due respect, Mrs. Sanders, it was you who sent him to this asylum, not me.
How dare you? What was I supposed to do, Detective? Upon seeing such a brilliant mind disintegrate in this way, waking with a start every night with him shrieking in horror, petrified before this accursed painting, unable to look away, until he managed to gouge his eyes out with his own hands. I should have listened to Dr. Fuller, let him intern him months ago. If I am to be condemned, it is because I did not act sooner.
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long. Did she really care for him after all? The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
再現が入ったね。よし。蓄音機。
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
開かない。とりあえずさっきのところで階層入っちゃおうか。よいしょ。ここも開かない。 人の家来てガサゴソ漁り回る人おる？ここ入り口か。ここで改装し入って。
Friends, even? What did... A house of artists. A house of artists. Heath, was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
嫉妬してる？
The Shambler. I need to see
見
it.
る必要があるな。なるほど。
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes. I can't take any more.
ダメだ。
I can't
抑
hold
え
it
るこ
back.
とができない。許してくれ。
Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage.
A strange Amerindian pendant. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to... I could use one of those. Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Kinryok. 開けた。え、なになになになに
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this game?
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it an... But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
All's fair in love and war, I suppose.
これ読むべきか聞かれてるけど読んでみようか。海図戻りた正体不明の生物の大百科的なものが実在するような気がしてきた。おお、びっくりした。読んじゃダメだったのかな。 これあれか。ロッカーだ。
The public entrance to the gallery.
ギャラリーの一般用で入り口。
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
変わったナイフとかいろいろとあるね。こんなんさ、こんなんナイフ置いてあってふーんとか言ったら絶対なんかあるじゃん。
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
あ、これもオイルか。ふんじゃないって。
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
マジかよ。マジか。絶対なんかあるよね、こんなん。見ようか。やば、プレデターみたいなんや。
What the hell was that?
やべやべやべ。
Damn. Did it hear that?
やめてやめて。うおー。どうやって戦えばいいんだ？びっくりした。
What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
Ya be.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
来た、いる。これでいいのかな。ほら。
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
ダメか。どれだ？これか。こっちか。やべえ。これでどうだい？これもダメ。
Damn it! I have to use a specific dagger.
これでどうですかい？そこか。どこにいるかわかんないけど、とりあえず刺す。これでもね、後ろにいるね。こっちに来てる。やべ。これでどうだ。そう、これでもねえのか。うわ。くそ、どの剣だ？
What the hell was that? Damn. Did it hear that?
そっちか。
Maybe.
これでどうだ。 これでもない
Damn it.
かい。
This dagger didn't work.
これかい。
Damn it! I have to use a specific dagger. This dagger looks different.
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't say anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
하... 面白かった。ボス戦あるなんて聞いてないって。びっくりした。なかなかね、びっくりしましたね。はい、ということで、
Where's the bookseller?
第7章に入ったんですけれども、今日はこの辺で終了にしようかなと思います。いやー、コール・オブ・クトゥルフですね。なかなか面白い作品で、結構、こうやってね、 今みたいにボス出てきたりとかする内容のものだったり、クトゥルフ知ってる人とかだとね、いやいやクトゥルフターゲンとかね、結構有名なね呪印の言葉とかって言って出てくるものにはなるんですけれど、いやちょっとまたね続きは後日の夜にでもねやっていこうと思いますので、またよかったら見に来ていただければと思います。それではですね、今日の放送はこれで終了させていただこうと思います。よかったらチャンネル登録、高評価等もお願いいたします。それではおやすみなさい。失礼いたします。もう疲れた。休憩しよう。